Hi guys, Jenny here. This is going to be my first YouTube video on my channel, so I'm pretty excited about that. Um, so I'll just get started. I'll just give a basic overview on what this channel is going to be about. This channel is going to basically be about um, comic book reviews, graphic novel reviews, and film reviews. So just a heads up, I'm sorry for the shit lighting. It's just that I tried to film from my mom's camera, but like the memory was filled up and it was just it was impossible to film from it. So hopefully, for the time being, I'll be filming from my webcam. So I hope that's cool with y'all. Sorry for the shit lighting. I'm trying. So let's get right into it then. Yeah, so the graphic novel I'm going to be reviewing today, it's going to be Watchmen, and this has been requested by my friend Lucas. So, hi Lucas. Now I'll just show you really quick. Bam. And this was written by Alan Moore, illustrated by Dave Gibbons, and um, John Higgins is the colorist. I don't know too much about John Higgins, but if you do, then props. But I don't really know much about John Higgins, to be honest with you. Alan Moore wrote like V for Vendetta, and he was also a writer at one point for Swamp Thing, so that's pretty cool. And Dave Gibbons, I know he illustrated like a series for the Green Lantern, so that's also really cool. And he also illustrated some of our well-known superheroes today, like Superman and Batman and you name it. So basically, I'm just gonna give a brief synopsis on the novel. Basically, um, it starts off with comedian being pushed out of a window, and that's really how the storyline builds up from that point. So basically you have a group of vigilantes called the Watchmen. Prior to that, there was the Minutemen, but I'm not going to talk about the Minutemen too much. I'm just going to focus on the members of the Watchmen. You have Silk Spectra, you have Dr. Manhattan, Night Owl, Rorschach, Ozymandias, and you have Comedian. I believe those are the six members. I believe those are the six members. So, yeah, basically, that's where the story starts off, like, the murder of Comedian, and basically, there's so many twists and turns in this story, like, it's not just about the murder of Comedian, but it focuses around, like, the whole end of the world thing, which can be related to our common society, how people believe that 2012 is like the end of the world and all that other stuff. So, yeah, what I really liked most about this book was how Alan Moore gave such a unique profile to all of these characters, in such a unique way, and I think that was really cool. Um, And my favorite character would have to be Ozymandias, for personal reasons, because I don't know, I just think he's an unpredictable character, and that's what I like most about him, is that he's unpredictable. Um, and yeah, he's just a very inspirational person, I think. Once you read into his storyline and stuff. So, um, yeah, so the storyline basically goes off from there. Um, Rorschach is sort of like, okay, who killed the Comedian? And for a brief moment, he teams up with Night Owl to find out, like, who the perpetrator was, or is. Um, in his attempt, he was unsuccessful. Like, he got, like, locked up once. And I really like Rorschach in the fact that I really like the fact that in his like most troubling like in his most, what do you call it, when he's in like the most danger, that's when he's like the most strongest, and it's so cool, like it's so admiring. And I like how when he gets locked up he plays it cool, like he's just like, yeah, I'm not locked up in here with you, you guys are locked up in here with me. uh, Sorry, don't quote me on that, but um he's just a really admirable character. Like you have to love Rorschach. He's just awesome. And then you have Dr. Manhattan, who has like this sort of apathetic view on humanity. He's sort of like misanthropic, and he's like, you know what, I just have had it with these people. I'm gonna go to Mars and like create my own world or my own society or civilization or whatever. And yeah, and Silk Spectra, she sort of has like a conflict with like her mom. Like, oh, you really, like, she resented her mom because her mom sort of made her go into the world of like vigilantes. And throughout the storyline, a lot of people have been saying, well, I've heard a lot of commentaries on how, Silk Spectra, she's not really a useful character. But I find that she is a very important link to Comedian. So I feel like if you didn't have her in the storyline, you wouldn't really be able to know much about Comedian. And she's sort of the open door to Comedian, if that makes any sense. But yeah, she's a really admiring character. I like her because she's like such a strong and kick-ass character. Like she's not afraid to get into a fight, which is really cool. Um, so I really admire her for that. And in in chapter 9 on page 20 and 21, you kind of get a gist of who her father is, and sort of like a gasping moment, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, this story has so many twists and turns, and it's so cool. Like, oh my gosh. And I like how Alan Moore builds up the story, like, suspensefully. Like, he goes from, like, one platform, and it's like, boom, 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 boom. And then, and the ending is just like, oh my god, why? Why? I mean, at least that's how I reacted to the ending. I don't know about any of you, but that's how I reacted to the ending. But, yeah. What else? Like, I really like how he built it up suspensefully, and like it's all like in a sequence. Like in some storylines, you just have, it's like boom, and then it's monotone, and then boom, and then monotone. I mean, he just builds it up in such a really creative and organized way. And I just want to briefly talk about Dave Gibbons. I really like his classic 70s/80s comic drawings, his illustrations. I like these sort of illustrations better than like the New 52 versions, because New 52 versions, like New 52 illustrations, are more like animated, and in this novel, like it's more like hand drawn and more realistic and simplistic, which is what I like about it. So I'll give you an example of some of his drawings. So here, hope you guys can see that, like in this scene. Like just very hand drawn, not so much animation, as more as it's like about shading and, you know, just, yeah, it's just very simple, very realistic. Compared to like now, it's just more animated. Like I'll give you an example on the Silk Spectra issue from the Before Watchmen series, and this is issue number 3. Now, don't get me wrong, Amanda Conner is an amazing artist. It's more animated, as you can see. It's just like, it doesn't really look hand drawn as it does like in the 70s, 80s style type of look. So that's that. I mean, the ending was just, and what I really liked most is how he used Tales of the Black Friar and paralleled that story to the Watchmen story, and oh my god, the Tales of the Black Friday is just so gory, so raw, and it's just so bloody, and I love it. I love the story. I don't know, call me crazy, but yeah. So yeah, that's just a brief overview. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Um, and I'll be posting up a video next Saturday, because these videos are bi-weekly, like I said before, because I just started college and it's just the work is ridiculous. And I'll be reviewing the Before Watchmen series, and I'm gonna be starting off with the Minutemen. So keep your eyes out for that, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoy this review. And tell me who your favorite Watchmen character is. You can also, Minutemen are included. The Watchmen wouldn't be anywhere without the Minutemen. So if you want to tell me your favorite character from the series, or from the novel, I should say, feel free to leave in the comments below. And yeah, like I said before, I'm sorry for the shit quality, like lighting wise, but I hope you guys have a great week. Happy Yom Kippur to those that it applies to. Yeah, I'll see you guys next Saturday. So